Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ivy and this is Hang with Ivy. Thank you so much for joining us and thank you so much for the new subscribers. You guys are rolling in very fast and I'm grateful for that. So far mmefika 817 and I would like to say thank you to all 817 of you guys. So today I want us to make breakfast as I tell you guys a story, like you have read in the caption down below, the time that I slept with my boss. You guys, everyone makes mistakes, right? So let me tell you guys the story. Everyone lands themselves in some traumatizing drama at one point in their lives. Yeah, so anyway, listen to this story as I make you guys mandazis and let me know who was on the wrong on this one. Okay, so what do we need for the mandazis? We need flour. We need flour, we need hot water, cinnamon, definitely, salt and sugar, and baking powder, and eggs. Atufani, we're not doing much. So yeah, this is how the story goes. So if there's something I constantly say, for the people who are usually around me, they've heard me say this a lot of times. If there's one thing I don't like, it's church people, not Christian people. I don't like church people in general. And you're going to find out why in just a bit. This is one of the reasons why. And as much as I'm a church person, I love God. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. Imandazi tunapika kimalamala, kuna kupima, tunaenda na ancestors. So as much as I'm a Christian, I love God. God is my Savior. I'm saved. Jesus is Lord katika maisha yangu. But church people have done me dirty. So there's this one time, tunaongeza vanilla essence. It helps with the scent and the taste. So there's this one time that tulikuwa tumeenda strike watu wa UN. So tulikuwa strike for a while. I don't remember how long it was, but it was a while. It was a long while, like months. Tulikuwa holiday alafu kukakuwa na strike. So ilikuwa like months and months. So my mom was like, Ivy, you should get a side hustle. Not really a side hustle, but an internship. So Mimi, I was like, yeah, it's a good idea, lakini sasa who is hiring? You know, no one is hiring. You're not getting a job or an internship at the time. So I was at home, I was sad. Everyone, like most people, some people in my class had internship. Mimi nime apply. Hakuna hata ile nini ya we regret to inform you, nothing like that. So yeah, so my mom went to a certain church. There's this lady, friend of hers from that church, who they were having a crusade. I don't remember which church it was. Even if I did, I wouldn't name and shame. So from this church, this guy who went up and was giving a testimony, and he said that he's an interior designer. He has an interior design company and it's been doing well, blah blah blah. So my mom says, hey, Mungu amenituma hapa leo. Is the Lord's doing.
The Lord has done it. Finally. The Lord has done it all.
So after this guy testifies nini service ikaisha, my mom went and told this lady mwenye alikuwa ameinvite kwa hiyo church kama anaweza introduce to this guy ndio anitafutie internship. So waka introduce yana nini, and this guy was like, yeah, okay, cool, that's a good idea, mwambie akuje money. Hey, that's how like you're in campus, you've gotten an internship. I had gotten an internship before when I was in second year. Now I was in third year, and that internship, based on how the interview was, we dressed official, meaning like it was official. So simi nimevaa official hapo, we are going for an interview on Monday. Or was it? Anyway, so you mix the sugar in, and then because I don't take milk, I don't put butter and I don't put milk, so it's water and oil after this.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't.
You guys, how cute is my oil dispenser? And this, my cousin makes this. If you want to order, you can let me know. Nitamwambia kumake. Sijui ni how much mtahave kuongea. Anyway, so nimesema tunamake malamala. Don't judge me. I'm not giving you guys a recipe by the way. Just so you know. So this guy, me nimevaa official nini. That day I just felt like things were sketchy. I don't know, I just felt, you know how your instinct tells you, iko shida. But anyway, ni mtu wa kanisa, right? Ni mtu wa kanisa.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
Kuna kitu anaweza fanya wrong, right? Wrong. So the first red flag is I go, and it's not an interview. This guy is basically what he is a fundi. So it's this fundis who ni watu wa mjengo wenye walijifunza kutumia tools, so wakakuwa fundi, and then after that wakajifunza how kufanya paint nini. So now they call themselves interior designers. Yeah. So basically this guy was working on a kinyozi and he was alone. So guess nani alikuwa anaenda kwa mtu wa mkono? Your girl. Baby girl. But then ilishuka lines jana. Baby girl. Mwenye nimebeba hand, I wish I had a picture I would have shown you guys. Nilikuwa nimebeba handbag and everything. Nilikuwa naenda exec job as an interior design intern, right? Wrong. But anyway, if you know me, you know I like DIYs. I like such things. So as much as I was concerned, I loved working with this guy. Nilikuwa hapo mtu wa mkono, mimi ndio nilikuwa nakata mbao. No lie. Nilikuwa mtu wa mkono, nilikuwa nakata mavitu na msumeno. Nini. I even went back home that day. I asked my mom if I can have my apron, nikaenda na apron kwa sikuwa na hizo mango za mjengo. So that day nilirudi home nimechafuka. Nimekata mbao, nimekata gypsum. Anyway, that place was actually in Utawala. Sijui kama huyo mzee aliwahi maliza hiyo kazi. Anyway, so si tukafanya kazi ya mjengo for like 3 days. This guy was like, nitakulipa. He never did pay me. He gave me 200 bob at some point, and then after that ilikuwa tu story come. Yeah, so nikafanya mjei kidogo akasema the guy amesema to take some time off and then tuendelee. Na nakwambia hiyo time si wababa walikuwa na shida kinga hiyo place. Wakisema tujoona mdema kufanya kazi ya mjengo like this is so weird, this is so crazy. Anyway, so ndio maana nawaambia sijui kama mzee aliyemaliza hiyo kazi because alisema wame take break, so mimi nikaenda home. While I was at home, this guy calls me and says there's an interior. Kwanza sasa hiyo tukifanya hiyo kazi ya katakata mbao, alikuwa anashinda akiniuliza, so you know how to use cupcut, unajua kufanya drawings? Mimi sijui kufanya drawings, so naweza taka mtu anajua kufanya drawings because mimi upata projects. I'm like, okay cool, you know. So si akanipigia nikiwa home. He's like, there's a guy ako Bomet akona projects, so nataka ufanye drawings nimtumie, ndio mimi sasa yeye juu hajui kufanya drawings atakuwa fundi. You get it? So I did the drawings. It was back and forth kama kawaida, the usual. It was my first ever time to do drawings for an actual class that was not for school. So I was happy, you guys. I did the drawings, nini. So he's like, okay, so it's time for us to go to Bomet. And I'm like, okay, work trip, who this? Anyway, so we went to Bomet. Why am I using this and not my hands? Because the water is hot. I'm going to use my hands in a bit. So we went to tukaenda, siku ikafika kwenda Bomet, tukafika Tao, kapatana na mzae, akanipeleka kwa zile magari za huko chini. It wasn't even like an actual passenger vehicle. It was a parcel. No, those parcels Nissans zenye wanaekanga watu like ile unaingizwa tu hapo ndani. Yeah, that's what happened. So hiyo ndo gari tulipanda. We hey Ivy, umenyahana kwa hii dunia. Anyway, so tukaenda Bomet. Mimi mamangu anajua nimeenda work trip. Yeah, it was a work trip. So tukafika Bomet like around uko ma 1 ma 12 midnight, because this guy alikuwa anaenda drop parcels. So yeah, we took some time to get there. So tukafika Bomet hiyo late. At this point, so there's no running. You can't run, you can't hide anywhere, because I don't know where I am. So tukapatana na mwenye project, akatupeleka kwa certain ka bar. Unajua hizi mabar zinauzanga illicit brews kushago. Yeah, I kid you not. So tukaenda hapo, akaulizia huyo mmadhe wapo kama kuna food. Mmadhe akasema kuna nyama peke yake, hakuna ugali, hakuna nazi. So this guy is like, okay, cool. So he calls his wife. So he bought nyama, and then akatupeleka kwa bibi yake. His wife was waking up in the middle of the night to cook for 2 fundis. I'm saying 2 fundis because mwenye kazi ameambiwa pia mimi ni fundi. So yeah, tukaenda tukakula. The wife made us ugali, tukakula kwa hizi majikoni za ushago za matope. Tukakula, and then he says, okay, wacha niwapeleke place ya kulala. Tukafika place ya kulala, ilikuwa like an Airbnb sort of.
Like it's about to go down.
Of thing. Hey, this is where the drama was. So nitaharakisha hii story sasa. This is where the drama was. So kwa hii Airbnb type of thing, huyo mbaba alikuwa amebook room moja, you guys. So akaniambia ati this now my boss had not told him ati anakuja na dem. Yeye vile alijua ni mafundi, of which I understand him. Hata mimi ukiniambia unakam na mafundi, I would automatically think it's men, right? So he booked 1 room only, knowing that it's only 2 men coming, so they wouldn't mind sharing 1 room with 2 beds. So he said, okay, wacha niulize huyu mama if there are any other rooms extra. Sahi ni late, like ni saa 8 huko ni late. Hey, this lady says hakuna. So this guy says there's no other option. Ni utalala tu na huyu mzae kwa hiyo room. Hey, the horror, the fear. I'm like, but I've never told my mom this story. So my mom, I was like, if I call her, how will she even help? It's the middle of the night. Like, hakuna hata gari, atujui anyone Bomet. We have no family in Bomet. So me, I just, yeah, we got into the room. And let me tell you guys, I didn't sleep. Wait. I will just say, if this man there touches me, I swear to God, I didn't sleep the whole night. I was just tossing and turning. Asubuhi kafika, mzaya kaamka akaenda kaoga. And then he called me, he said, utaenda kuoga ndio tuanze kwenda safari ya kwenda kwa huyu mzee tuanze kazi. The bathroom had no door. Like ni lodging. I think hata naweza sema ni lodging. Hizi za ushago. haikukuwa na mlango mama. Nilioga for like 10 seconds. Hata si kuoga, ni ile kujipanguza ukiwa na like unatoa half of your clothes, unaosha like down and then unatoa the other half unapanguza on top, because I was like the top can be wiped, the bottom has to be washed, yeah. So yeah, nikaoga nini tukatoka. At that point I'm just horrified. I'm like, should just call my mom and go home, but maybe today will be different because now he knows it's like a girl and a man. Tukaanza safari. Sasa ni kuingia ndani. Sijui kama mnajua vile ushago kuna kuanga. Like mkishafika tao mwanze tena safari ya kuingia ndani. Tukaanza safari ya kuingia ndani on foot. We walked, my friend. We walked. We walked, tukafika hiyo place. Ilikuwa anyway, tukafika uko place ya hiyo nini. I was excited. The house was finished. Ilikuwa ibaki tu interior. My friend, nilikata gypsum na mkono na nini inaitwa nini? Si msumeno, the small msumeno that small like this. What is it called? Nimesahau vile inaitwa. But yeah, tulikata gypsum. It was like a gourd shaped thing ya represent Wakale. All the designs were mine. Tukafanya ikafika mahali me, I just felt like this thing is not working, because that night now this man, guess where I slept? I slept in this man's room. So he's like, I'm so sorry, but then he was so nice. He's like, I'm so sorry, I know this is uncomfortable, but you know what we'll do is I'll give you the key to the room, na wewe utajifungia tu huko ndani. Na ilikuwa ile ya kufunga na kichabi hivi. But let me tell you something, if that door would have been kicked down, it would have fallen. But anyway, so yeah, nikalala hapo hiyo siku. The next night I slept with his mother in his mother's room, and that's where I just said, I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. So at the time I was like, sasa excuse gani nitatumia kutoka hapa? So the person I was dating at the time was graduating around that time. So time ikafika yenye anafaa graduate. I just told my boss there's a family member of mine who is having like a big event. I can't miss it, so I have to go home and then I'll come back later. So what we do, you pay me my part. Nye tumefanya mpaka sahi kusikuwa tumemaliza gypsum. Na tukua tumemaliza gypsum, the nini was gypsum, the TV area was gypsum, and then pia the ceiling was gypsum. Tulikuwa tumemaliza hiyo part. Watu watatu. Huyo mbaba alituongezea mtu mmoja. So tulikuwa watu watatu. So I was like, you pay me my dues, I go. He's like, this man has not paid me, but let me ask him. I see. Tomorrow nitakusort. So the next day is like, let me walk you to now place. Nitapata hapana gari ya kunipeleka stage, Bomet stage, so that I can go back to Nairobi. So me, that day I knew I was going to get paid. This guy tells me, mtu ajanilipa lakini shika hii 1,000. Don't remember how much fare was. I think he gave me, either he either gave me 1,000 or 2,000, which catered for fare and left me with a bit of money. So the money that was left, anyway, so I get home and then sasasi me, I told myself I'm not going back to that job, and I told my mom that guy hajawai nilipa na anashinda akinipea story. Like that was the reason I told my mom for leaving and not going back. And this guy, my mom was like, sawa kuna hajawahi kwenda. She was also annoyed because hajawai lipa na nimeshinda kufanya kazi ya MJ. So I was like, okay sawa, acha tuachane na hiyo story. So I looked for that guy. I texted him after now the graduation. I told him like, ni aje ujanilipa ni nini, and then he says that the owner of the project said that he can't pay malaya wangu. That's what he said. That's what he said. Anyway, wacha nipike hizi mandazi. Bega nimemaliza. acha nipike hizi mandazi alafu ni washo. Okay, so mandazi ziko ready. Acha niwamalizie story. So anyway, after nitwe malaya nikaanza kufikiria does my spirit wander? You know, sometimes you know people's spirits wander. Yeah, apparently I was sleeping with my boss and I didn't know. I wasn't aware. Apparently nilikuwa nimeenda kama malaya wake na fundi na interior designer. Nilikuwa na play a lot of roles, but unajua women watu na multitask. So anyway, but kitu imenifanya nikumbuke story ni history ya madem kuuliwa kwa Airbnb nimefanya nikumbuke history. And I just started wondering, like kama ingekuwa ni mimi nimepatikana nimekufa kwa hiyo place, kuna mtu angebeba mapua yake na mdomo yake kwenda kusema ati nilitoka Nairobi, IUN students, making the headline, IUN students class of 2014 ama 13 is found in Bomet, beheaded, going to look for sexual favors and in exchange of money, because sasa huyu boss alikuwa nadhani mimi ni malaya. Yeah, na imagine the shock on my mom's face. Yeah, najua mimi nimeenda work trip. So do not judge sometimes, do not judge people. Things happen to these females, and when you're scared sometimes and you're alone and you don't know where to go, sometimes unakubali vitu zenye haungefaa kukubali. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one. See you tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow because I've already edited and posted video for tomorrow, but yeah, see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Nawapenda sana. See you on the next one.